In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the top 6 stocks that you need to be buying now that can make you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in 2025. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up button because we're going to dive into this video, and hit that subscribe button. Let's get up to 300,000 subscribers before 2025. Now, I already post some of these plays inside of the Discord that made members thousands of dollars already. So if you want to be a part of that, I'm going to leave a link to Patreon down in the description. That'll take you to my Discord. Now, the first play I'm going to give you guys is Dutch Bros, ticker symbol BROS. There's like a Starbucks type of company, and I kind of expect them to be like a Starbucks company. I have already talked about this company on my YouTube community. I posted it maybe like 4 weeks ago. I asked you guys, what do you think about Dutch Bros? Because they're starting to pop up around Houston on the outskirts, and every time I drive by, the line is getting longer and longer. And I asked you guys, what do you think about it? A lot of people down there in the comments said, hey, that might be a company you might need to do a little bit of research on. So I did. I seen that they're growing, they're building more sites, they're buying back some of their franchises to be back company owned to raise customer service. Downloaded that app. The app is pretty good. And now inside the community, I posted it, I think on the 19th or something like that. I said, hey guys, I'm going to go in on Dutch Bros. I think this could be a big play for us leading inside 2025. And people are up 100% like this play right here. People are up over $1,000, up 150% like this play right here that I posted out the Discord that we're already taking advantage. So just a month ago, Dutch Bros, when it was trading down at 35 and then it pulled all the way back down to 33 and people was getting in at 33. And now Dutch Bros over the last month alone is up 50%. You would have had a 50% gain just from that play that we've been posting inside the Discord weeks ago. Now everyone's trying to catch on to Dutch Bros. Oh, are they going to be the next Starbucks? Is this going to be the next Starbucks? Man, we already been talking about that. So if you guys want to check that out, that link is going to be down in the comment section, the pinned comment section, and also down in the description. But right now, Dutch Bros is trading at $47.18 at the recording of this video. On the last day, they're up 5%. Over the week, they're up 39% because they had an amazing earnings report and they had a lot of growth built inside of Bros in the future. So as long as they continue to build more stores, I can see this having just as much growth as Starbucks is having. So just like when Chipotle grow, Kava, ticker symbol grow, I think when Starbucks grow, so is Dutch Bros, because when you download that app, they have the same thing. You have to load up your app with cash, and with that cash you send inside the app, they're using that to trade and buy and expand. So it's going to be a good ride with Dutch Bros. Right now it's at $47.18. It might be a little over hyped up right now. So when the price finally pulls back to around the $40 price point, if we could get that before 2025 at around the $40 price point, I'm probably going to double down and buy up even more shares of Dutch Bros. The next one is McDonald's, ticker symbol MCD. Now, the reason I put McDonald's on this list is because you want to have a good quality dividend aristocrat or a dividend king inside of your portfolio. Now, dividend aristocrat is any company that has been increasing their dividends every single year for the last 25 years. Dividend king is any company that has been increasing their dividends every single year for the last 50 years. Now, McDonald's has been trending up right here for the last 3 months. They're up 10% year to date. For the last 3 months, they're up 10%. On the year, they're up 11. Over the last 5 years, they're 57%. And you guys already know the trend right here. McDonald's only goes up. It's at $298.97. Now, as you guys can see, McDonald's is a good quality stock that has a history of only going up. So now that we have that in place, over the last 5 years, been up 54%, 10 years, been up 210%. We're going to look at their dividends. Now, they have been increasing their dividends every single year for the last 22 years. That means they're just 3 years away from increasing their dividends to become a dividend aristocrat, being inside the S&P 500 and increase their dividends every single year for the last 25 years. So you could kind of expect that a good quality company that tends to go up over the last decade will continue to increase their dividends for at least the next 3 years in order to become dividend aristocrats. And they have a dividend yield of 2.37%, paying out $7.08 for every share that you own of McDonald's. So this is the second stock that you guys need to add to your list. McDonald's usually goes up, and you could kind of expect them to increase their dividends for at least the next 3 years to become dividend aristocrats. The next one on the list is Nike, ticker symbol NKE. Now, as you guys can see, year to date, they was trading at around $90, and then all of a sudden they had an earnings report. They just killed their earnings report and it dropped it all the way down to around $73, $74. And that was the price point where I was comfortable going in and picking up Nike at a discount. Now it was still in the downtrend, but we did ride that wave on up to $89, and we was collecting premium, selling options and cover calls on our Nike shares. So when we was inside the Discord, we was buying it at around $73. I bought 100 shares. I was able to sell cover calls on Nike, but Nike at $75. Just imagine if you wanted to buy a pair of Jordans, and that pair of Jordans was $200, right? And then you go to and then a couple of months later, still brand new on the shelf. It might be a month later, you go inside and it's at a discount for $120. Same pair of shoes. You're going to be like, oh, snap, I'm going to buy this pair of Jordans for $120. Well, that's the same thing as buying Nike. You might not have Nike when it was trading all the way up in the hundreds of dollars, but now Nike is on sale, a good quality company that's not going anywhere anytime soon. And you could go in and hoping that Nike will eventually get back to one of their all-time highs of around $160. Now, Nike is at a good support zone around the $70, $60-ish price point. It has a hard time falling below that. But of course, over the lifetime of Nike, this is a good range to buy Nike at, between the $60 and $80 price point. And it hasn't been in this price point in quite some time, all the way back in 2015. So I'm buying 2015 prices. Remember, yesterday's price ain't today's price, but now I'm buying it for 2015 prices on the hopes that it's going to ride all the way back up to $100 at least. Now, I did put in a long leap option on Nike. I am up 8%, and I'm still doing poor man cover calls on Nike, collecting premium every single week. So no matter what happens with Nike, I'm going to be in profit. And this is one that you might want to add to your list, especially if you own a lot of Nike clothes, a lot of Nike shoes. At least be invested inside of the company. The next one is going to be ticker symbol HIMS. Now, HIMS, hey, they been on something lately. They've been coming out with some stuff over the last month. They're up 24%. Last 3 months, they're up 45%. And year to date, they're up 165%. Now, this is because, now how many shares I got of HIMS? Okay, yeah, I got 100 shares, about around 19. My dollar cost average in on HIMS, but I am up 18%, almost 20%. Amazing. Now, the reason I put HIMS on this list is because not only do they do male supplements for vitamins or the hairline to regrow your hair, now they're diving into weight loss supplements, weight loss injections, just like Ozempic. And HIMS, you don't need a prescription to go to the doctor. You can just buy it straight from the website. You could go there, buy these weight loss supplements or weight loss injections that has the same active ingredients as Ozempic. And this, that right there, that is the product that is blowing HIMS through the roof, giving it 165% gain over the last year alone. I think the first time I bought HIMS, let's see, what was the price? Now, the first time I bought HIMS, it was at 10 shares at $12.53. So I did dollar cost average. If I was smart man at the time, I should have just gone ahead and bought 100 shares HIMS, but I did dollar cost average in. The second time I had bought 20 shares at $10, and then I just continued to dollar cost average in on HIMS to eventually have 100 shares over time. So you don't have to buy 100 shares all at once. You can dollar cost average in. You might miss out, you might win some, but if you think that a lot of people is going to be using Ozempic in the future trying to lose weight, that might be a good alternative, is to invest inside of HIMS. Now, the next one on the list is ticker symbol AMD. Now AMD had the perfect pullback that we've been looking for. It was to click the year to date. They had an all-time high of around $211. And just over the last month alone, they're down 13%. So that is the pullback that I've been waiting for on AMD for a very long time. And you guys know that has been subscribed to this channel. I've been on AMD for years and years. And anytime they have a good pullback, like 13%, I've been dying. I've been waiting for them to pull back. They're still getting, chip manufacturers are expected to do good in 2025. AMD, I think they closed the deal with PlayStation to be the GPUs for their PlayStation Pros, and in the future consoles, I think they're going to be the GPUs inside of those. So AMD has that pullback right there might be the perfect opportunity to get in on AMD if you could get it at a good price points, with the hopes that it would go up, with the hopes that would eventually pull all the way back up to all-time high. I did put in a leap on AMD. I mean, I have shares. I'm up 102% on AMD, 22 shares. I buy and sell AMD all the time. And then I have 2 options on AMD. And then I do have 2 options on AMD. I have a leap option. I'm up $342, 7% on AMD, and then I'm selling cover calls versus AMD every week to collect premiums every single week. And then the last one on this list is PLT, Planetary Technologies. Over the last day, they're up 5%. The last week, they're up 40%. Over the last month, they're up 41%. The last 3 months, they're up 101%. And year to date, oh my goodness, they're up 247%. I know you got, right now it is overpriced. You know, the election happened. Palantir is overpriced right now at $58. Hopefully, if it pulls back inside of this zone right here, the $45 to $50 price point, you could go in and buy up a lot of shares. But now they're getting a lot of government contracts that could just blow PLT up. That could just blow PLTR straight through the roof. This is a very hyped stock. If they continue to get these multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar contracts with the government, then they're going to make a lot of money in the future. Palantir engages in the business of building and developing software platforms that serves as the central operating system for its customers and operating under the commercial and government segments. So if they continue to get these contracts with the government, $60, $65, $70, $75 price point for Palantir would be a good one to have inside of 2025. I would be patient, wait for it to pull back, let this market rally die down just a little bit, and then you guys could go in and buy up more shares of PLTR once it reaches a certain price point. And that's it, guys. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure you drop down in the comment section, scary money don't make no money. That's how I know you made it to the end of this video. And then you can hit the thumbs up button to help me out even more. Let me know down in the comment section, which one of these stocks are you planning on adding to your watch list to do a little bit more research, to go in and buy a bunch for 2025? Would it be AMD? Would it be Dutch Bros? Would it be McDonald's? Let me know down in the comment section, and also why. And if you got another stock that I probably need to add to my list, make sure that you guys drop that inside the comment section as well. And if you do want to join the Patreon, I'm gonna leave a link to Patreon down in the comment section. The Patreon will take you to my Discord. If you want to get all the information first, I have 3 pro day traders in there that post their option trades every single day, and they absolutely be killing it. And if you want to be a part of a community of traders that want to be financially free just like you, make sure that you guys check that out. And if you do want to pick up 15 free stocks right now, Moo is holding an awesome thing just from downloading and signing up and using their platform, depositing money. They giving you guys 15 free stocks just from using that platform. Moo link is also going to be down in the description to get your investing journey started. If you already got Webull, if you already got Robinhood, if you already got these other investing platforms, there's no problem at all downloading and getting a third one using Moo, getting their free stocks and have access to early market hours, after market hours, option trading without restrictions and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check that out, that link is going to be down in the description. But yeah, guys, other than that, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Show. I'm out. Peace.